Hugh, start us off.
Excited to get a road SEC win for sure, and thought our kids played pretty solid on the game. Thought both really managed us really well. He made, I think, two decisions that he would probably look at the film and say, man, I should have done something different. But played really solid. Defensively, we were solid. Gave him 2 third downs, and they shouldn't have had in the first half. But other than that, I thought we were really solid. And I was a bit concerned before the game that we were a little flat. And I do expect that. I've always believed that you don't get your kids up to their emotional peak but 3 or 4 times a year. But the good teams still go out and execute and find a way to win games, and our kids did that today. There's certainly a lot of great individual efforts that we can talk about. Really thrilled that everybody that made the trip got in the game and got to get their chance. Those kids practice a lot, and you never know when their time will come, but they've got to step in and play. So it's really good to see that also.
Hugh, what was the week like in terms of you and Dan coaching Bo and helping him play within himself?
No different than the week before. Same thing. Then Thursday and Friday at the hotel, I spent a lot of time in review with him and making sure if this look is given to us, this is this route. Do you feel good about it? Yes. Here's what we want to do with the ball. Really, absolutely no different than the other weeks.
Hugh, were you surprised at how much open space your receivers found in the middle of the field? It looked like that was just wide open in front of their safeties.
We certainly had some success throwing the ball, and that was an area that we had some success in. I couldn't tell you that was the way we thought it would be coming in, but Bo did a good job of reading his progression, and it led him to that spot. I think we have a good plan to, if we're running the ball, it certainly helps your pass game, and we were running it halfway decent to start the game.
What do you say he managed the team well? Was that the key? He did what he was, played with himself, and also what were the two that you liked that time?
Down on the red zone, we had a little read zone, a little gap scheme read, and he got really, really anxious because there was edge pressure coming off the backside, and he wanted so badly to throw the slant backside, and he took his eyes off his read front side when he decided to run it, and it was a definitely pull, and he probably goes in for a touchdown instead of a 5-yard loss. And then they went to, he thought it was going to be man, and they went in zone, in the red zone, and he should have worked the opposite side of what he did.
What impressed you the most about the defense over there? I know they almost had the shutout.
Yeah, theoretically, in my mind, I'll give it to them. We shouldn't have, they fumble down there and then they hold them to a field goal. It's about all they could do in that scenario. I think our defense has a chance to be good. We stopped the run primarily, and we were able to get some pressure on the quarterback and didn't give up explosive plays. And I think that's a key for us this year. Is just keep things to make people drive and earn points and not give them explosive plays. And I thought they did that well.
Hugh, this was kind of a weird first 2 games, both away from Oxford, SEC team, and Boise. Can you imagine a better way that your team has handled these first 2 games?
With the exception of the first half last week, I would be very, very pleased, and certainly that's over, and we moved on from that. And, really pleased at this point that they've handled the environments were a little different. Didn't feel quite like the energy that you feel in some of the stadiums we play in normally. And I thought we handled it well and executed decently for the most part. And so I'm pleased to this point.
Any first-timers catch your eye?
Eugene Brasley made plays. Quincy Attaboy, Joe Wood played, made on this sideline on the pass with Ryan. Jeremy continues to get a little better, and I can't tell about the offensive and defensive line. The Moore twins, I thought defensively got after it, ran around, were physical and hit. Hampton and I don't. There's a lot of individual efforts, but yeah, Buchanan was solid. We had on the 4th down play, he had a touchdown. Just got a little distracted with the rush, but they brought everything, both safeties, and we had a little over route with Jeremy, and he's by himself. But, that's something he probably hadn't worked 2 times in his career, and so I had to put that on us. We hadn't coached him well enough yet, but he was solid.
I know you guys were up 20 at the half, but Cliff's interception and the pick six kind of really shifted the momentum in y'all's favor for good. What would you think about that play? What did you see?
Well,
from him on that play?
I'm real proud that we took control of the game, and to see our defense get that pick six was big, and to see it happen to a guy like Cliff, who, if I were to be very candid with you, and Cliff would tell you this, you know, I would have never guessed he would have made it with me when I first got here, and I could not be more pleased with the turnaround he's made in his life, academically, socially, and to see him now succeed on the field is very rewarding to a coach. So that did kind of take control of the game. I really felt like, I mean, we had a chance to score more points in the first half. We dropped a touchdown. Then they got us with two little shifts down there with two penalties that cost us another. And then Bo had a couple bad reads down there. You know, it easily could have been 28-0, and we didn't convert. But we took control of it, and then offense got the first drive and went down and scored the second half. So,
is that a sign of where the program is now, that it was 20-0 and you guys poured it on in the second half? Because the last couple of years there's been games where you guys would have kind of muddled around.
Trust me, you know, that was in my mind at halftime, and that's really all I talked about at half was learning how to, even though the energy, you may not feel the energy, you may not feel the passion, good teams go out and execute and take care of it so that you can enjoy the ride home and not think about how ugly it was just getting through it. So that is a step in the right direction.
Vanderbilt had some